Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to discuss how to become a successful freelancer. But before beginning, I would like to clear one of the biggest misconceptions about freelancing is that you simply sit at a home and the work comes to you. Well, in reality, it's not the fact. You have to strive harder and harder for it. But there are some simple tricks and secrets for becoming a successful freelancer, which I am going to share today in this video. So please kindly watch till the end. So initially, to begin with freelancing, you need to figure out your skills, like what exactly you are good at and will someone pay you for it, and also you enjoy doing it. But the most important thing is that you also should make sure that the skills which you are choosing should be in demand in the fastest growing marketplace, that is freelancing marketplace. So coming to the skills, there are multiple skills that are in demand. For example, marketing, online tutoring, virtual assistant, then photography, and many more, etc. The major thing is to identify your key skill, and moreover, if you feel or think that you don't have any skill, then you could simply enroll for some courses or online courses for the skills that you are interested in, and you could do mastering that. So once you feel that you have the potential to serve the skill to anybody, then you can get an entry or you can get started with the freelancing website. And there are multiple freelancing websites available in the internet. For example, Upwork, Fiverr, and FlexJobs. These are some kind of popular freelancing websites available in the Google. Then it's actually better to have your own testimonials and case studies for the freelancing. But I do understand in the beginning it's actually not possible to get those testimonials because you haven't yet worked with any client, right? So I do understand with that, but you could actually have a better portfolio or a resume that will showcase your talent and skills to the clients. Once you upload a portfolio on a freelancing website, they are going to review it and provide an approval or rejection depending upon certain criteria. But there are some cases where you might face a rejection, but in that case, please don't lose your heart. You can try it once again. But once after getting an approval from the freelancing website as a freelancer, the major job is done. Now the next job is to find a first client. For finding the first client, initially you need to keep your rates at a low cost so that the client might get attracted to that cost. And the best trick to attract the client is to provide a service for free up to certain days. For example, you can provide your service free for 7 days, and from 8th day onwards you could charge such and such amount for that service. So this is a concept which will attract the client, which might actually attract the client, so that he could easily feel that he could give a try for this concept or this service. Okay. So once you get a client, you can do your routine, you do your tasks daily, and complete the task within deadlines, and maintain a professional relationship with the client. So once you feel that you're quite stable in the industry, you should learn to pitch your rates high. And I will preferably recommend that you should never ever freelance without a contract. Yes, even if he is your best friend or your neighbor, you need a contract to keep your relationship professional and avoid getting stiffed. So to be honest, freelancing requires a lot of sacrifices, dedication and hard work. All that researches, planning and simple logics will make running a freelancing business easy, efficient and hassle-free. So if you feel this video is very helpful, kindly like, share and subscribe. Thank you.